Whoever took their shot at writing comedy this week, don't quit your day job. Well, I mean, writing this episode is your day job, but you know what I mean. If you're gonna write a comedy episode, you should commit to it. I'm Gayfesh, and today we'll be talking Star Trek Strange New Worlds Season 1, Episode 5, Spock Amok. But before we get started, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. The only real spoilers I'm gonna mention here is the premise of the episode. The Enterprise is at Starbase 1 getting repairs after their battle with the Gorn, so everyone's doing some shore leave. T'Pring is coming to visit Spock. Their relationship is a little rocky since Spock's all about duty to the Enterprise and she feels neglected. They decide to do a Vulcan ritual to merge their Katras so they can better understand each other, but it goes wrong and they pull a Freaky Friday. The main problem with doing a Freaky Friday plot with two Vulcan characters is that you are having two characters who eschew emotion and speak with logical diction swap bodies. So it's not really easy to tell anyway. They even make a joke of it when T'Pring in Spock's body explains to Pike why their mannerisms are so different, and Pike's like, I'll take your word for it. Una finds out the crew thinks of her as a killjoy, so she and La'an decide to pick up the ensign's game of Enterprise Bingo to prove they know how to have fun. Christine Chapel meets up with a booty call, but it turns out he wants something more serious, so she has to break it off. The plot synopsis feels like Mike McMahon wrote it for the TNG Season 8 Twitter account. There's some cute moments in the show, but a lot of the comedy failed to land for me. It felt like the show was afraid to make it a full comedy, but didn't want any of its serious moments to be too serious. And so it sits in that middle ground of too low stakes to matter and not funny enough to be memorable. I'm a little worried that T'Pring is going to be one of those Lana Lang on Smallville situations. We know she's not endgame for Spock, that they break it off in Amok time, so I can't get invested in the relationship. And every scene between the two of them feels like a forensic analysis of the lead up to a 5-car highway accident. Since one of the main impetuses for the plot happening is Chapel giving Spock relationship advice while she's dodging relationships herself, this seems like a good opportunity for her to develop her crush on him, and that's a storyline I do want to see. Overall, this isn't a horrible episode, but it's not exactly a memorable one, which is pretty bizarre to say about a body swap plot. What do you think? Leave your comment down below.
Can Ortegas get her own episode now? Tired of seeing her just be everyone's wing woman.
Be sure to like, subscribe, ring the bell, and share the video with your friends. Subscribe to my Patreon to get shouted out in future videos. Check out my Bandcamp for banging tunes, including all the tracks you heard in this video. Follow me on Twitter at GayestFesh, and don't forget to check out my podcast, The Rest of Both Worlds, where I go through Star Trek The Next Generation with a friend who's never seen it. Thank you to all my patrons, with a special shout out to Piftle Cakes and Renee Vorbeck. Your support is greatly appreciated. See you all in the next video.